Hey everybody, this is Con Student once again, bringing you another match mode, and this is World Conflict. Use Seaside again this time, and basically a rematch of the last match. A few different faces on the USSR side. Well, which was formerly Team USA, this time USSR, 44 again. Looks like USA is basically the same. I think Pete wasn't on there last time. Twinkers are now on the USSR side, and Bent Horizon also on the USSR side. Same sort of things going on this time again. It's like Twinkers brought out some armored transports. Definitely is nice to see that if they're using infantry, if they're not, if they're just there to whatever, then they're not really that interesting. But if they're actually using them, actually carrying infantry, then that would be definitely a cool thing to see with that. Looks like they're definitely pushing harder.
The TV station
the
is
town,
under
it's not
Russian
the USA,
control.
but again, it's Team USSR from last time. As you can definitely tell, Neil likes light tanks
by our forces.
a lot more than everybody else probably does. Where Twinker's going with the two heavies, two APCs. Neil basically went all light tanks and one heavy. Not really a fan of this heavy tank just sitting here.
We're holding the beach.
Good move. Pushing the town, they've kind of denied it for now at least. Although with that heavy tank, they're really not going to do much in terms of pushing it. He really needs to move this heavy tank and put it in position to fire at things. Heavy tank really shouldn't be
secured the research facility.
Looks like they're trying to push up something, or at least Neil's sending a unit up into TV. It probably was a mistake. At the moment, USA is winning the game. Now, they did a good job, initially at least, of taking what they wanted and holding off on town.
The town square
they
is
messed
in enemy hands.
that up. They didn't uncap it in time. And yeah, air's just coming in. There's not enough AA on the field. And beach will be cleared, although at the moment there's nothing there to take it, so we'll see whether or not USSR can capitalize on it. Town drops, jeeps coming in for USSR. It seems like USSR is getting the drops a lot quicker, or their jeeps quicker than USA does for some reason. Beach has been cleared. Tank buster, nothing left there. But until USA, looks like USSR maybe beginning to make a push up there after this drop. But we'll see. Town has been uncapped. We'll see if they're going to try to push in for USSR to take it back. Looks like they'll probably get it. Oh, but they uncapped it. Or they prevented the cap. We'll see how long that lasts. They uncapped. Yeah, they should be able to hold it off for now. USSR is moving on the beach. See if they can. They probably should be able to take it. They got enough there. They got an AA. The air is nowhere near to be found. It really doesn't have anything. You can't really push in.
We lost our hold on the beach.
Again, like the fact that they're using regs to defend it a little bit more. It really makes a big difference when you have those regs, like on these corners here.
The beach belongs to the enemy.
Because they provide vision that the tanks can't. Because the tanks and the AA has a limited vision, whereas but has a longer range of fire than its vision. Whereas the infantry has a farther vision than its firing capability. So it kind of complements them well. You see Neil really likes his light tanks, dropping 3 here, plus the ones he's bringing out. I'd like to see a little bit more heavy tanks used for him. Definitely. I mean, I think that having 2 heavy tanks here for like Twinkers is not necessarily what you need to do. I'd probably like one of these heavy tanks, maybe a different lane or something, but he's basically just holding this point, so if he had 1 more heavy tank, that would be fine, I think, for Neil. Just 1 like in town would be nice. Not having the capability to snipe, to really just sit there and hold makes a big difference. And yeah, see, they don't have the regs, and they're coming in now, looks like, but they don't have them, and it makes a big difference. Although they did push them off, really it was just because the air didn't really come in. They sniped the scout. If they didn't snipe it, then this would be a different story. We'll see though. The air coming in, yeah, he should be able to just snipe these tanks. one by one, even if he doesn't necessarily get them here. Definitely the one problem with light tanks. It's nice that he has a lot of them, and then he can just funnel them in, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the problem is he doesn't have, there's not really any meat to his tank sandwich, as it were. Yeah, there's a lot of tanks and whatnot, but there's nothing to hold around. That's one reason they haven't been able to push into town here, because the heavy tanks have been there. And they're just able to keep him back. And now he's got all these light tanks, but... well, mostly because of lack of AA, but he doesn't have any place to go with them. And USA's getting hit on the beach again. It definitely looks like the team that was playing USA before, now playing USSR, is definitely adapting better to this side, I feel. Not necessarily that they're playing better, just the way the map is situated there. Better, whereas Team USA, which was playing Team USSR last time, really hasn't adapted as well as they were last time, although they're still adapting better than Team USSR is, just because they actually have the beach. They're pushing into town, obviously. They're pushing the bar. The bar's not moving as far as it was last game, so that's definitely good. But they're definitely going to struggle here to really push if they don't start actually holding ground. Probably gonna lose the beach now here. It's gonna be hard for them to really push into town with this heavy tank here. Oh, they tried to tank buster it, but it didn't. Oh, oof. Is that air? Who's air? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it looks like the problem is really that the air for
the beach belongs to the enemy.
The air for USA is just not really doing that well. It's only got 69 points. The game is almost halfway over. He's rusty though. I mean, he was complaining before the game that he didn't want to play because because he played before. And he's rusty, so it's like what can you expect? Still, even then, what USA is doing is still pretty good. They need to work on their overall thing.
We're holding the beach.
Need a sniper back on the beach. They lost theirs. Definitely deal with this infantry problem, but as you definitely see, infantry, you wouldn't think infantry would make sense on the beach, but it makes perfect sense, mostly because if you spread it out Silver like the Silver's doing here with his units, it's very hard to actually kill it, because even if you have a medium tank, you can only maybe select 2 guys. Generally, you can only get 1.
We lost our hold on the beach.
It's a lot easier to hold it, and a lot easier to do things. Definitely something that's been nice to see in Wick more. We'll see if it continues, though. But yeah, they got the sniper coming. Ranks. Definitely a good thing to see. They're still being competitive in town. An SA team might make the difference, just because keeping this heavy tank, but if he loses it, look he might.
The American flag is flying above the town square.
They finally took it. It was mostly because that AT was there and kept that the tank needed repairs.
The town square is lost.
And that's good. Definitely USA is definitely doing a lot better than the team last time, and that's good to see for them. But I don't know if they'll be able to hold it. Is the problem.
The American flag is flying above the town square.
It's going to be hard for them to hold without heavy tank in town. It really is, I think. Although I think they'll definitely... because that heavy tank is star now. It's ranked up. Again, there's really no rank on any of his units. He's got this guy's going to die. This guy's a bar. He's now bringing another heavy tank into town, but none of the rest of his tanks have any rank. Meanwhile, he's got a start general tank. It makes a big difference when you have ranked up units as opposed to not ranked up units. It just makes a huge difference.
We're tracking a hostile nuclear launch.
Nuke coming in. This is probably, if we were to use the last game as an example, this is probably from USSR. But
we lost our hold on the beach.
Seems like USA is pulling back, so yeah, it's definitely USSR. Seems like USSR really has a, yeah.
The town square is
This is really because of Silver mostly. Silver works really well when you have these pushes sort of things. He's very good at breaking in and pushing. See, if you look again, vision here. Again, there's not really a whole lot of places you can put vision. There's vision up here.
The beach belongs
This
to
time,
the enemy.
USA did
The
much
town
better.
square is
Vision,
in enemy hands.
They're not as good, though, as USSR's is. But yeah, USSR's pushing back now. That really, really hurt USA. This might end the game for them.
10 minutes remaining.
So, I mean, Tweakers is not Hunter UK for Mick. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Hunter is Hunter. Hunter is actually one of the best, or was one of the best players of this game at the time. Yeah, also goes by Ben. Twinkers, not so much. Pretty good player, but he's no Ben.
The supermarket is secured by our forces.
Yeah, Twinkers is Twinkers, that's right. But yeah. USSR really has pushed it. This is where Silver really works, and this is really what Silver was hoping, probably for last game. With his team, with those 2 nukes they tried, was a move like this, where now suddenly the other team is struggling just to hold their land, as it were. And now the beach is now fortified. And we'll see. I mean, obviously, now is where he actually would be very good position to actually have more light tanks. Because if he had more light tanks, he probably could actually do pretty good here. But, yeah.
We're tracking a hostile nuclear launch.
This is... I'd imagine this is probably Team USA wising up to the nuke and using it, at least somewhat. But then again, yeah, it is. Here it goes. Boom!
Lost control over the gas
Well, you notice
station.
like all the amateurs right here, though. So we'll see how long he can last it. They're gonna try to
The
push
gas
now.
station is now
But
hostile territory.
while that happened, they cleared the gas, and yeah, they didn't get beach. That's gonna make a big difference. They now lost gas. That's gonna make a huge difference. And then now they should be able to take town. They might be able to do something at TV.
We're holding the beach.
They now got beach, but now they're gonna lose it probably.
The American
Assuming
flag is
Silver
flying
caps
above
it.
the town square. We lost our hold on the beach.
We'll see if they can hold it though. They've lost their AAs coming over, but tanks are gone now. That's not good. But yeah,
The TV
score-wise,
station is
yeah,
under
they're
Russian
really
control.
suffering here.
We got the gas station.
They got gas station back, but we'll see what Silver's regs or things can do to combat that. Yeah, and beach is probably gonna be lost again. Oof. Town, they're probably gonna hold town for now, but I don't see them holding it for long. Yeah, I think USA is gonna lose. They got a nice push. We'll see. I just don't think they have enough to hold it. But then again, there's not really a lot on the field for either team right now. So we really have to see what's going on. They got town at the moment, and they're pushing, which is good. They get the push they kind of need. If they can get something going over here, yeah, they got beach now capped. They can keep beach.
We lost control over the gas station.
It's the difference, but now they don't have the gas again. They lost gas again. It's probably going to be a problem for the rest of the game. Because Silver's just doing that, and they're not really putting anything there. In fact, they don't have anything over there anymore. So this should be
The gas
really
station
interesting
is now
to see what
hostile
happens.
territory.
Somebody put a heavy artillery air thing. I'm guessing it was probably
We're holding the beach. The town square is lost.
town square's not taken. Air didn't see anything. Yeah. So now it's stalemated. They really don't need this. They need town. They need to take it back. They need to push.
The TV station is under Russian control.
I just don't know if they have it in them. I mean, there's still plenty left. I mean, I just don't know if they have it in them. We'll see, though. This game's dynamic. This game's changing all the time. I mean, just look at the battlefield. Look at all those buildings. They're all gone. Like, this game used to be real buildings. Like, it's amazing when you think about it, the amount of destruction one can wreak on a map. So we'll see.
We got the gas station.
They got the gas station back. Now they're pushing the bar. That's good. They're trying to push in town. Well, they were. There's not really anything there anymore. But I mean, yeah. Seems like basically the game that we're seeing here played out is people who are trying to rank up their units and do that, versus people who are just not. They're not being USA. It's kind of like a USSR versus Germany kind of strategy going on here. You know, one team has very well ranked up units for the most part.
We lost our hold on the beach.
Units. The other team has just I don't want to say spam, but because it's not spam.
We got the gas station.
They're going more for quantity over quality, and we'll see if it works. They're definitely being competitive at the beach, though. If he can run over the cemetery, good. Finally did it.
The town square we're holding the beach.
Yeah, but they lost the town square, so the bar's moving again. They're gonna need a big push. They're probably gonna need another nuke, or just a really good push. Silver's really hitting them hard at this gas station. I mean, Silver's really the hero, I think, for Team USSR, just because he's really pushing.
We lost control over the gas. The gas station is now hostile territory.
No other place to be, though, so. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, it makes sense, though. Silver's probably the one who's played the most of anybody on here. But yeah, the armor definitely, I would say, USSR armor is probably could also use some help. But again, Twinkers hasn't played in a while either, so it's not like that big of a problem. I mean, yeah, I definitely agree with that assessment. For some reason he's bringing out APCs.
They have secured the research facility,
and I don't know why. I mean, that's feel goods, but for some reason Twinkers is bringing a lot of APCs.
3 minutes remaining.
I think really make a big difference in this game for one team. And yeah, USSR is now really pushing it. The
supermarket is no longer ours.
Yeah. See, Silver is just uncapping stuff and just whatever. He's just being a nuisance. He's just saying, you're not going to win.
We lost our hold on the beach. The beach belongs to the enemy.
And yeah, they're just crushing this push. And yeah, they got beach now. They're worried about beach. Now they're just trying to get control of
the supermarket is secured by our forces.
And
we got the gas station.
Probably lose supermarket soon. They just get gas station back.
The supermarket is no longer ours.
They're going to lose the supermarket. I mean,
keep
take
going.
A while before they get those
winning.
back. Then they're going to have to move for the beach. And they get taken down. Even if they did it,
we're controlling the research facility.
They have the capability. I just don't think they have the capability.
We lost control of the gas station.
Yeah,
is now hostile territory.
They lost the gas station again. Air's definitely been a huge problem for them. The ability not to really squash pushes.
We retreated from the research facility.
Silver's just everywhere. I mean,
they have secured the research facility.
Here. He's just making
the
sure
the supermarket is secured by our forces.
The armor really is kind of lagging behind, though. I mean, it's nice that they have some heavy tanks, but this heavy tank's just sitting in town. One heavy tank here is sitting in town. This guy's kind of helping, but he's not really doing a lot. For some reason, he's got this obsession with APCs. It would be really nice if we had some light tanks here. Some on the beach, maybe. I don't know. Someone's nuking. This is... I don't know who's this.
The supermarket is no longer ours.
See. Scan the skies for the nuke.
1 minute remaining.
This is the death kill nuke. You've lost. We've crushed you. Nuke. No way come back. USSR exacted their revenge for their loss.
They have taken the supermarket.
And total domination. If it doesn't get in caps. There you go. Boom. Wow. Yeah. As you see it, Air is definitely a lot worse. He's rusty. can't blame too much. But that was probably the big thing, reason why they lost that. If you go with the rest of the scores, I mean, yeah, see silver over 2,000, definitely.